Ladies, gentlemen, and young ladies, the time is serious. The situation is very, very serious. It's total panic Romania's side. After Poland, Russia faces Romania. Yes, a Russian drone was intercepted in Romania on this September 13th, 2025. It must be said that Romania is a country of NATO member country. Yes, since I think March 2000, how many, in any case, Romania is a member of NATO. So it was Poland, and for the Poland, it continues. Now it is Romania again. Is Russia is testing the red lines from the front, from NATO, or what is it that what Russia is implying, or is it that these are people who are there using Russian drones and attack NATO countries in the name of Russia to create general chaos, for create a confrontation between NATO and the Russia? In any case, many questions remain, but let's go in the raw fits to see what actually happened. Ladies, gentlemen, and young ladies, before continuing, I ask you humbly to share the video conference. It must be shared with maximum. I tell you, it gives me the courage to continue giving yourself raw information in real time and well dissected at 360-degree. It's nowhere else. It's here on the platform for raising awareness. Let's go deep. The incident of September 13th, 2025, while the sirens are going resound from the Warsaw side, from the side of the southeastern Poland. Meanwhile, it's a drone that goes straight ahead, Romania. So we witnessed a violation of Romanian airspace Russian drones. The Russian drone was spotted in Tulcea County, in the strategic region of the Delta of Danube. In the strategic region of the Delta of Danube, in the Tulcea Committee, the drone Russian has been spotted. And so it is an incursion of about 20 kilometers inside from Romanian territory, 20 kilometers to within Romanian territory. The authorities immediately triggered the R system alert to prevent the population. So in Romania too, they have triggered the alert system. So what is the reaction? Immediate military that Romania had to ask. Before continuing, I ask you to share this video conference to maximum. And for everyone, if you have not downloaded yet the Moyen Express application, you must go download it. Yes, do it. Let's go. What is the military reaction? Romanian army F-16s took off and followed the throne. Two F-16s of the Romanian army took off and followed the throne. The device disappeared in the radars after the maneuvers. After the maneuver, as soon as the two F-16s took off, started to follow the device in question, the drone has disappeared from the radar. Was it a Russian reconnaissance drone? Was it a drone that came to inspect, or it was his goal? It was just to come and provoke and leave? Hold on tight. The same scenario that just happened in Romania. It's the same scenario that happened in Poland. A Russian drone had first penetrated the Polish territory. There is this a few months before the wave of Russian drones that came definitely pay a visit to the Poland, and which has brought about what we know today. And so here is the case of Romania for Poland. The first drone did the same. The second drone went for a walk around the facilities military from a military camp, and he came out. Here is Romania again. The drone leaves, it wanders 20 kilometers away the interior of the country, and then after it is escorted, he turns around, he disappears. That alone is a demonstration of strength. From Russia, which enters the NATO territory and leaving without problem. This means that the defense anti-aircraft, NATO, Russia tested, but there is nothing. If Russia can penetrate just as easily that possible, it is serious. It's spoiled. So it must be said that the official message, there was no message from there, is there was no immediate threat to the inhabited areas, but maximum alert remains in Romania until the time I am telling you talk. And so when a Russian drone crosses the Romanian border, it is not only Bucha who is threatened, it is the whole of NATO. So to this is added this matter of Poland. Really, one wonders what that Russia wants, huh? Or that is to say, we are not yet located. And so, what are and what can be the geopolitical implications and strategic aspects of this incursion, this new incursion? It must be said that in clear term, When we agree that it's a Russian drone, we understand that Russia tests the red lines of NATO. Moscow multiplies provocations against the border states of the alliance. These are provocations since 3 years of conflict. Russia has never made the mistake of sending drones in border states, which are NATO member states. Why this is only now there? The other passes the 10th 3 days after the other one too happens. So the goal, this is to demonstrate that NATO does not dare roster directly. Certainly this is the objective which is wanted by Russia. And so it is. The other thing is also a way to put pressure on psychological. So get used to it populations to live under threat. This is what Russia wants. Certainly accustom the populations of these countries to living under threat and understanding that war is a bad thing. Maybe it's a way to encourage people to do so, that their leaders may seek to convey messages that are really who are messages that can be messages of peace. That is to say, to ensure that the leaders do not continue to convey war messages. But when the populations constantly have in mind what it is that the threat, get used to the threat of peace, they will push their leaders indeed. Certainly, it is what Russia is looking for. So it is necessary to say that NATO is facing its responsibilities. Romania is a member of the alliance. Romania can invoke Articles 4 and 5 if the threat worsens. Washington and Brussels summit to send a clear signal to Moscow. If they do not act, no, Moscow will continue. So there is a risk of gearing. Each incursion brings Europe closer to a direct confrontation. If NATO happy to protest, Putin will understand that he can take a step forward extra, so he'll go. So in conclusion, the incursion of this September 13th, 2025 is not a simple incident technique, It's a violation of the sky of a NATO member country. Every Russian drone above the Romania is a challenge to the alliance entire Atlantic. So the ball is in the NATO camp. So ladies and gentlemen, that was the front page of international news. Thank you for sharing it as much as possible. I'll come back to you later with some new information. It was the voice from your humble servant, the Samurai.